Hello everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Farida. Thank you for clicking on today's video. If you're new, welcome to my channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, a part of the family, thank you for coming back, and stay tuned for today's video. So in today's video, I'll be doing a sort of Q&A about myself and about studying abroad. So on my Instagram, I ask people to ask me questions, but I didn't really get a lot of questions because on my Instagram I don't have a lot of following. So in the future, if you want to ask me questions, this is my Instagram account, so make sure to follow me. Today I'll be doing a Q&A based on some of the questions I got on Instagram, some of the questions that people have asked me in the past. It'll be a way for you to also get to know me, get to know how I got to the UK, how I came to the UK to study. And without further ado, I'm going to go straight into the video. So the first question I'll be answering is, have you visited Nigeria since you left? I've not visited Nigeria since I left. I left a few years ago. I'm still in the UK. I have not visited at all. I've not seen my family members since I left. So obviously I miss them. But I would quite like to visit sometime soon, but I don't think that will be happening anytime soon. So I've not visited Nigeria since I left a few years ago. So yeah, the next question is actually, what year did I leave? Well, I left in 2018. So 2018 to now, so that's about 2 years and a few months. So I left in 2018. And sometimes I get these questions about how did I convince my parents to come to the UK. Actually, it wasn't very easy for me to come here. It took a lot of convincing for me to actually come here. So it took a lot of me being determined. I actually wanted to leave Nigeria to come to the UK to study. So I think that's how I did it. I was just like determined that I am not studying in Nigeria, and that was how I made it. Why did I decide to study abroad? Like, I remember when I started secondary school, I thought about leaving Nigeria to like study at the University of Edinburgh, and I was thinking of going to the University of Edinburgh even when I started secondary school in about 2010-ish. But obviously when I was about to apply and I looked at the University of Edinburgh, and the fees are like so high, I'm like, that's not possible, that's just a dream. So I didn't even bother to apply to the University of Edinburgh. So why did I decide to study abroad? I think it was based more on circumstances than actually me planning to study abroad. Because I remember I did the JAMB, which is like the general exam that you do in Nigeria to study in Nigeria. I did it first time, and because of the way the system works, I got like a very low mark. And in my school, like, many people got very low marks because the system, the CBT exam was like just terrible. Before I finished my exam on that day, this computer went off like 10 times, which was like, what the hell? Like, and so like even after the exam, I was just like hoping that it would come out good, and it didn't. I did the exam again the second time, and I got a very high mark, but I still didn't get a place at university. I did it a second time, I got like 298 or 289, one of the two. And I did the post UTME, which is like the next exam you do to get to university in Nigeria. And it was like, I still didn't get a place, because obviously the way it works is that sometimes you have to go and beg someone to get a place, and I'm like, I am not begging anybody. I did the exam, I passed, and you should obviously give me a place normally. And I'm like, I've got my result, very good result, just for me to get a place now, and my name never came up. I'm like, I'm not begging anybody, I'm just gonna like consider other options. And I did the A-levels after that, and because I did the A-levels, so I started to do A-levels. And then from doing my A-levels, I thought about applying abroad, and I thought, oh well, that's a good idea, and I applied. And yeah, somehow I'm in the UK now. So I get this question also a lot from like mates and people I've met in the UK. Some people ask me, are your parents like super rich? I'm like, nope. The simple answer is no, they're not super rich. We're comfortable, but we're not super rich. We're not like rich. We're not like, money's not flowing everywhere basically. But yeah, my parents are not super rich. That's the simple answer. I also get this question about, did I consider studying in another country? Did I consider studying in Canada, in Germany, for example? Actually, I considered studying in Canada and in the US, but I thought the legal system is a bit different from Nigeria, because I used to think that, oh, I was just going to like I was thinking about like the possibility of going back to Nigeria, doing law school, and like getting qualified in whatever country I study in, and also in Nigeria. So I thought, oh, the legal system is like so different. The UK and Nigeria have the common law system, so I thought if I studied law in the UK, then if I wanted to go back to Nigeria to qualify, it would be a lot easier and more straightforward. So that's why I decided to come to the UK. And for some reason, for some strange reason, I just always wanted to come to the UK. I just always wanted to come to London. There's like this idea that, oh, London is like some nice place that everyone just wants to come to. And I just had that in mind from a very young age. And I just wanted to come to London. So I think that's why I decided to come to the UK to go to a London university, so that's why I decided to study abroad basically. So I considered other countries, but definitely, but I think I was more geared towards studying in London in particular. Yeah, people ask me a lot if I miss family. Do I miss my family? Yeah, I do miss family, because obviously it's been quite a while. Like I said, now it's been more than 2 years, and so even if you're the one watching this, you know, like if you've not seen your family, your friends, nobody in like so long, you obviously miss them. And even though I went to boarding school, it's not the same like as going to boarding school as like living in the UK, for example. Like when I went to boarding school, it was like I could just like I could go home during the holidays. I could go home during the midterm break and all of that. But in the UK, I can't just like, feel like, I want to just go home like straight away right now. It's not possible unless I have like so much money and I can just like get on the flight so easily. But yeah, I do miss family, but I guess it's life really. In life, you just have to like move on to do things on your own and try to make your own things work your own way and achieve things how you want them. People ask me a lot. People also ask me if I've made a lot of friends in the UK. Sometimes some of my friends ask me to like link them up with like Oyinbo and all of that, or like link them up with like white people, basically like white girls and all of that. I've made quite a few friends actually since I've lived here, and that is good really. So yeah, I've actually made quite a number of friends since I started living here. And then the next question that I also get asked is like, are we studying in the UK different from studying in Nigeria? Well, I must say that I can't really sort of like compare, because I didn't go to university in Nigeria at all. So I'm still like, I'm doing my undergrad, so I didn't even get a chance to go to university in Nigeria, so I can't really compare. I can't really say this is the difference between studying in Nigeria and studying in the UK. But from what I've read from my friends, and from what I've heard people say about studying in Nigeria, I can definitely say that studying in the UK is better. So yeah, that's all I know. But personally, I can't say if it's better or different, because I never experienced it. So I also get this question: would you like to return to Nigeria or live in the UK? Actually, I can't answer that yet, but I can say that I like it here. Like, it's so much better than living in Nigeria in so many ways. And obviously I miss family, but it's so nicer here. I've lived in like various parts of the UK, and I can definitely say that it's nicer. When it's time, I will let you know if I'm actually going back to Nigeria or staying in the UK. There's this question that I've got on my list here about what's one thing I wouldn't do if I could go back to 2018 when I came to the UK. If I could go back to 2018, one thing I would definitely not do is try to force an accent. So I remember when I first got here, I was trying to sound so different, and then people would be like, what are you saying? What are you saying? I can't hear you. Like, but obviously I thought I was sounding like a white person, or I sounded sort of like English. But the thing is that you can't force it. You can't force yourself to sound in a different way. Some people have this talent to be able to like just switch accents and all of that, but that's not me. But if I could go back to 2018, I'm not going to try to sound different. I'll just try to sound like myself and not try to sound different, because that is so like fake. I wouldn't advise anyone to do that. So the next question is, what's one thing I would do if I could go back to 2018? I think one thing I would do is try to take more pictures and go out more. Because I remember when I first got here, I didn't used to take as much pictures or anything. I would just like I didn't even used to go out a lot, to be honest. I just used to like go to uni, go to work, and that was it. I never really did fun things or anything like that, and I wish I did that when I first got here. But so that's one thing I would, if I could go back to 2018, but that's not possible. But if I could go back, I would try to take more pictures, go out more, try to like balance working and studying so that I would have extra time to actually do fun things. The next question I've got is, what was the first day of uni like? For me, the first day of uni was actually very nice. It was Freshers Week, and actually the first day of uni, the first day I went to uni, I actually went to like submit my documents and get my ID, and that was like super fast. Like it was like, even from getting my ID, it was different from how it works in Nigeria, because I could easily get my ID like so quickly. They just took the picture and literally gave me my ID on the spot. It was like super easy, super fast, and it was so nice, the technology, and how you could even like, you could easily use your ID to like get access to so many things within the university campus, which obviously is different. It's probably different from how it is at universities in Nigeria, but I don't know because I never experienced it. But yeah, the first day of uni was really good. I met so many people. I just like got talking to people on that day, because many of us also were just starting, so it was like we're all new. We're just trying to get used to how things work, so it was quite easy to actually get talking to people, because everyone is new. Everyone is trying to find their place at uni, because it's a new place. Like, even though like I came from a different country, or some of these people actually were already living in the UK. They were also new to the university. So I guess we were all trying to just find our feet in like in like the university environment, basically. Then the last question I've got on my list is, how has living in the UK or has studying in the UK affected your faith and religion in any way? Well, I can definitely say that it's affected my religion and faith in some ways, because back home, like, there's this sort of like sense of community, of like doing things together. You go to the mosque to do prayers and all of that, which is not, it's really not a thing around here, to be honest. Like, religion is not like something that everyone like takes. Like, not so many people are religious. Well, many of the people I have around me are not like religious. So it's not like people are really care about religion so much. And because of that, I don't even remember the last time I went to a mosque, to be honest. Well, the last time I went to a mosque was on Eid Day to do the Eid prayers. But before that, I was like, I couldn't remember the last time I went to a mosque. So I think that's one of the things. Like, yeah, even where I live currently, there is no mosque around where I live. You don't hear the adhan or call to prayer or anything like that. So I guess in some ways it has affected the way I do like worship. Like, I don't do as much. I don't feel like I do as much as I used to do when I was back in Nigeria, because Nigeria is like very religious. Like, so many Nigerians carry religion on top of their head. Like, it's like something that is like very important to many people in Nigeria. But here in the UK, religion is not so much of like an important thing among the majority of the people, basically. So yeah, I can really say that obviously I still believe in God. Definitely, I'm not an atheist, but I can say that my religion, my level of practice is not as I don't know how to say it, but I can definitely say that like it's not the way it used to be when I was back in Nigeria. It's different. We've come to the end of this Q&A session. So if you've got any more questions you'd like me to answer, any more things you'd like to know about me, then feel free to ask, feel free to follow me on Instagram, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that'll be the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. See you again next time. Bye.